What is wrong with me today? I need to go off for a minute. Guys, I'm like sweating because I don't have a fan in here, so I don't know how this is gonna turn out. Okay, first things first is I already did my brows off camera, so that's complete and done, but I want to prime my face. No, I don't. I want to do what do I want to do? Since lately I've just been in a Juvias Place mood, I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna mix two palettes. I think I'm gonna do the Warrior 3 and the Berries palette. So I'm gonna use both of these to, I guess, complete the look. But I just don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I love this Tarte lid lock, by the way. Honestly, I need a nice eyeshadow base, but I don't know exactly what to use. Let me get my life together because I just feel like I'm just all over the place right now. I don't even know where to start. Like, usually it's my brows, and I mean, I finished those, but like when I get on camera, I'm like, oh, what am I supposed to be doing? I bought all these new, well, my mom brought me all these new brushes. So I'm like finding them, like, ooh, this one's pretty. Okay. So I got a couple of brushes. Look, are we going for, you know what? I think I'm actually just gonna stick with the Berries palette because I have this new Morphe lipstick that I really want to use. So I feel like I need to kind of stick near that. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm just taking this, it's an NYX brush that I had gotten. It's double-sided. So you see it's a one on this end here. Y'all can see that, there we go. And then there's one on this end. So I just personally like to use this brush. And I'm gonna go in here with, we're gonna start with this one here. This color. Oh, not my finger in that one, but this one. I just have so much stuff sitting here, like, Okay, I'm already tripping to prime my eye. What is wrong with me today? I need to go off for a minute. All right, so I'm currently priming my eye because clearly I forgot to do that. And I'm just taking a little bit of the Sacha Buttercup and, did I say Sacha? Sacha Buttercup. Girl, that was disrespect to you. But yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of the Sacha Buttercup and I'm just, you know, setting my eye with that. Now we're gonna go through with that color that I originally was going to use. Oh, that looks so much better. So much prettier. And here I'm just kind of putting this in my crease here and I'm gonna go all the way down. This palette is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, this is gonna go great with that Morphe lipstick that I just bought. What's crazy is I never ever used to know how to do eyeshadow. And it's like, this just came out the woodworks here. I don't even know, like, they say practice makes perfect, I guess, but golly, I didn't even know how to do it, like, at all. I never wore eyeshadow, and then now it's like, do I even look right without it? I wouldn't say I'm a pro now, but boy, did I not know how to do it, and now I'm not doing a little sign. I'm doing a little sign. So, like I said, I really, matter of fact, I'm gonna soften this up because there's this pretty pink shade in here. This one right here. We're gonna soften this up on the outside here. So yeah, I'm totally not good at the whole chit-chat thing, but hey, it is what it is. Chit-chat, get ready with me, whatever you want to call it. This is what this is. So, don't know really what we're going to chit-chat about, but we'll chit-chat about, I reckon, something. So I'm gonna take this Tarte lid lock. So okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this lid lock and I'm going to kind of just curve out my lid here, because what I want to do is I want to, well, I don't even know how to explain it, we're just gonna do it. And me personally, I used to really like not be good at this. Like, it's just crazy how far I have come. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna leave this exactly the way it is. Like, I'm gonna pull this over a little bit more. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, so we're gonna leave this exactly the way it is, just like this. And we're gonna curve this other side out here. This is, I wasn't expecting it to turn out this good actually, so I'm really excited to see that. I'm going to go in with this darker shade now here. We're gonna go on the outside. You know what? This is actually really pretty. This came out a lot better than what I would have even imagined. Definitely going to add some glitter though, because I want some glitter. And I just mixed the two glitters that are in this palette. So this one here and that one there. So let me go ahead and just add a little bit more at this bottom here, the dark shade, like how I like. Here, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of this dark shade and go underneath my under eye here. And so yeah, this is beautiful. I don't even know if I want to put eyeliner on because I'm scared I'm gonna mess it up. I may just put some eyeliner on this side here. So I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I'm not gonna do a wing. I'm just gonna put it on my top, I guess, eye line, just to give it a little more definition here. I did that, gave it a little bit of definition there, and that's that. This look is beautiful. This eye look is amazing. Alright, so that's all I'm doing there, and now we're gonna go in with some primer. So I'm gonna go in with the Smashbox, cannot talk today, the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer here. I feel like I needed just a little bit of color correct in my life right now, because I've got a lot of black spots that I don't necessarily like. I need to fix those. Yeah, I mean, I guess for the chit-chat part, as you guys can see, I got a new background, which is pretty cool, because I was so tired of the white and I was like, I need something else. And I mean, I couldn't do much because of me not being able to walk as good right now. So if you have not seen my ACL video, I will place it here on the screen so that you can see it. But yeah, it's just, it hasn't been like the best process, but I did buy a couple of things for when I get back on my feet so that I can, you know, redo my makeup area. And I want to do a tutorial on that so you guys can see that. Okay, that's enough color correcting, but I feel like I do my whole face. I'm excited. I love using this Loreal Glow. I think it's Glow Amour. I don't know, but it's by L'Oreal and it's True Match, so I love it. And I also love the, you know what? Let's just make this a L'Oreal day. How about that? Let's just do L'Oreal True Match foundation today too. I was gonna do something different, but let's do that. So yeah, so I'm using the L'Oreal Glow More. I'm using this, and this just gives me such a great glow. Like, I love to use it here. And I'm gonna use the L'Oreal True Match in the color Deep Warm. And I like to put just a little bit on the back of my hand. This foundation really does come out fast, so I like to, you know, put it on my hand because it just helps me keep control of it like I need to. So yeah, like I was telling you guys, I got a new background because I was over the white and I needed something different. So I'm currently filming in front of my window. There were some people that I like to look at, some gurus that I like to look at that film in front of their window. Their setup is of course totally different than mine. But their setups are very, very nice. So yeah, once I, you know, get my life together, maybe I'll get that far. But for now, I like this window look. It's nice to have the window because it reflects the light off the back. I'm gonna have to redo my brow there. But yeah, it reflects the light off the back of me. And I have my two lights that you can probably see in the reflection. But I like the way that it looks. It looks kind of cool. So now I'm gonna go in with let's do something a little bit deeper. So these are actually the e.l.f. concealers. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna do the Deep Olive. I love these e.l.f. concealers. The Deep Olive concealer, I'm gonna do my highlight with here. Let's just highlight the tip of my nose today and then do one line up the center. I probably could have went with something a little bit darker today, but it's all good. And always, like me, I like to blend up. Like if I put too much highlight on, like I'll blend it up like on the side of my brow there to get kind of like to blend it in more. And sometimes it seems like I always put like more concealer on this side. So I like to take some concealer and like bring it down just a little bit, and then of course put it on the other side. So like if I put too much on this side, I'll put some on this side, and etc. if I do the other side. And then I always like to take a little bit of the concealer that I had and go in like the butt of my nose, like right there. Put that concealer there, and then I take it down on top of my lip here, and of course blend that in there. And then the remainder that I have on my nose, I'll just pat it upwards, put it down at the bottom here, make sure all of this is blended on the side here. And then I'll take the bottom. This is just the way that I do it in my little routine that I have going on. I'm saying that, you know, you have to do it this way. You do it how you please, but this is just the way that I like to do it. Maybe I should make this more of a tutorial, huh? Instead of a chit-chat, get ready with me. Alright, so yeah, so then I go ahead and I pat it down here, and I take it like upwards on these corners of my mouth. The corners of my mouth tend to be a little bit darker, so I definitely like to pat that concealer in there really, really good. And then I'll go through and I'll do my forehead here. So that's usually how that goes, and then I like to wipe off my hands. Like I feel so weird. Like I always have to like wipe my hands when I get makeup on them. Like it's really a bad problem. So I always have like tons of paper towels sitting around. So I bought a new NYX palette and I haven't opened it yet, but I think it's time because I'm totally out of the shade that I need. And yeah, I just take this and I put it around just like that for my contour. And this in this NYX palette, this is the actual palette, I'm using this darker shade that is here. And me, I just like to take it around the sides of my face. So like here and then like up here, because I have such a long face. Like I have to figure out kind of what works. So I do that, and then I go ahead and I pat that in there and bring it kind of upwards. And then when I go in and I do my Brontour, I don't know why I cannot hold this beauty blender for some reason. Well, not beauty blender, I'm sorry, sponge. I don't know why I cannot hold the sponge the way that I need to. And then lately I've been taking like any of the excess and just kind of going over the top of my forehead. And then like that same brush that I had used originally, I'll take it now and I'm just going to contour the top part of my nose here. So I'm going to do this part and then this. Then I will go ahead and drag it down there. Because the thing was, I was putting it like on my whole nose, but then I realized like I needed to not do that. So, and then whatever the end is, I like to take it around kind of like the bottom of it there, just to kind of give me that little nose shape that I like. So okay, so that's done. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take today I'm not gonna use Laura Mercier because I use that a lot. So I'm gonna use the Sacha Buttercup, since I did use that earlier. And I'm going to head and set my face with that. And I don't usually let my setting powder sit that long. Not long at all. I just usually like to dab it on and then wipe it off, like pat it in. Personally, I think that a beauty blender or sponge, I keep saying it, but I think that this works perfectly when you are trying to put on powder, because it's easy to place it onto the sponge and pat it in rather than using a brush. So much better. And I love this Sacha Buttercup. It gives you such that beautiful yellow undertone, especially if you're like brown skin or dark skin. It's so beautiful. I go ahead and I do my chin area and I go around my mouth. And of course that'll like even itself out when I go ahead and do the bronzer on my nose. And then lastly, you do your forehead. Like I said, this is just my system and the way that I do it. You could do your forehead first if you like. You don't have to do it last. It's just the way that I do it. Now, before I go ahead and do the bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and put on some lipstick. I just bought this, what did I do with it? So I went and bought this Morphe. I told y'all I love these Morphe lipsticks. This one is in the color Bloodshot, and it's beautiful. So I think it's going to work perfectly with this eyeshadow. At least I really hope it does, because I've been wanting to use it. So we're going to go in with the Cyber World lip crayon from MAC. And me personally, ooh, that's pretty. I do not have a Cupid's bow here, so I always try to like make one. So I try to work it out. And here I'm just gonna go in the inner corners of my mouth, because when I put on the lipstick I want it to kind of be darker around the outside of my lips, so I want to go ahead and kind of shade those in. And then I always like to like pat my lips to kind of like get the product in there. So dang, this is actually really, I don't know if I've used this lip liner now that I'm thinking about it, or have I? I had to have though, but yeah, it's looking perfect right now. Okay, so we're gonna go in with this. I'm gonna go back in with this MAC, and I'm gonna go ahead and fix the outside of my lips with this. Ooh, baby. Talk about a face bead. Talk about a face bead. Okay. What? Can't even believe I did it. Now that we have done this, and I knew that color was gonna come out good with this eye look. Oh, I would wear this. Like, it makes me want to just do this look all the time. Okay, now let me do my bronzer as soon as I find it, because y'all know I can never find nothing, ever. I'm gonna go in with my Brontour, and this is by Morphe. I don't know if I ever really explained it, but this is the Morphe Brontour, and it looks like this in the inside. And basically, this is what I use to contour my face. It's beautiful. And I always love to like put it on my cheekbones and like raise them up. It's a beautiful color. And this is in the color Showmance, by the way. I don't think I said that. And then just add a little bit at the bottom here. I like to do a little bit there to kind of bring it up. Bring it up just a little bit more on the cheeks there. And then I also, of course, like to do my nose. Give myself that perfect nose look and contour there. Perfect. And then now I'm gonna go in with the Serafina by Juvia's Place. It is a blush, And this blush I am so in love with. I used it in my other video, and I'm probably going to be using it now for a while, because y'all know that I hate changing products all the time. And I'm going to put it there because this blush is going to set off this this eyeshadow. And the thing is, I never wore blush either, and this right here just makes me want to wear it. Like, and I always like to put a little blush right there on my nose, like on the tip kinda, just to give me that little pink look. Like, you talk about dolled up, shoot. Okay, and then of course I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Revolution highlighter. We're gonna, of course, take that over top of that blush there. The little dab there. Y'all don't understand this look right now. Like, your girl is feeling herself. I need to add some lashes for sure. Lashes, and then I need to do my hair, and then spray. I'm using the Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara. Personally, I just like using the combo because it just works out so good. This is one of my favorite mascaras. So now, hair.